Hello and welcome to another FX Centrum daily market analysis. For today, I will go through our cross asset list. I will cover coffee market, WTI, US100, US30, USD pound dollar, euro dollar, dollar index, Bitcoin versus US dollar, gold market, and aluminium. I will start with the coffee market first, and of course, for this and for every analysis, I'm using our FX Centrum platform. So let's start with the coffee market. So what we have here is there was attempt. So last Friday we had attempt for the market to trade higher, and at this point, the market is just around the middle Bollinger Band, 210.95. We can see the slow and fast line. They're starting to slope to the upside from the oversold area, but still, this middle Bollinger Band at 210.84. will be an important pivot level to watch. If market can break and hold above, then there will be a chance for even 221.65 to be in the play, or even 231, which is the upper Bollinger Band. On the hourly time frame, we can see this change in behavior. It will be important to watch what kind of reaction we can have from sellers. So if the sellers will overcome this, the demand, and we can have absorption and rejection of the higher prices. If market we see just a natural pullback and a rebuy higher, then there will be a good chance for a rally and towards our upside levels. In case of the rejection, of course, market can still remain inside of this tight consolidation. Potentially, price can trade towards the 193.78. On the WTI, we can see that market is trying to establish the upside condition. We had quite a big pin bar low from last week, and this key support at 76.70 mark. Also, it's a lower Bollinger Band and the pin bar low. Fast and slow line are sloping to the upside, so we can see the progress here, but still market is around resistance. And we also have like a strong important swing lows that can act like resistance at 81.10. So if market can trade towards the 81.10 and break above and hold above, let's say, there will be a chance for a retest of 82.34. But it's important to say here that Bollinger Bands are contracting, and usually when they contract, we can have some kind of consolidation before the next directional move. For example, I will show an example like here. When the market when the Bollinger Band started to contract, we had this consolidation and then directional move. For example, here is the similar situation. When they start to contract, we have more consolidation and then directional move. So something similar we might see here, more like a price to rotate around this upper and lower Bollinger Band and then have actual break. On the hourly time frame, we can see that after this absorption and sell-off, and quite a big absorption, the buyers are in control at this point. Next market is US100, and this one, what we can see here is that we have like a free bar balance. We have a resistance at around 18,000, obviously 18,700 mark, and we have a pin bar low and support at 18,465 mark. The fast line is below the slow line. Slow line is pretty flat, but it's in an overbought environment, trading around the 90 plus level on stochastic. And we still didn't have any decent pullback. So we have like a period of like a 10 plus days and markets trading higher. No single pullback to the middle Bollinger Band. So there is a still chance for that, especially the market can trade below 18,465 mark. Then we can open the door for lower prices and eventual drop towards the let's say 18,100 mark or so, which is the middle Bollinger Band. Now, situation on the hourly, we need to have this down break on the hourly. There was an attempt last week, but there was a rejection. But the rejection only up to the upper Bollinger Band. And you can see the contraction is still going on, contraction. So eventual rebreak of the pin bar low can be a good sign for a drop towards, let's say, 18,100 mark. From other side, of course, the market can trade above 18,000, I will say 700 mark and hold above. There will be a chance for 18,750, 18,800 mark. But as I said, at this stage, at this point, around 2 standard deviations, overbought stochastic, and not even a single pullback to the middle Bollinger Band, there is quite a big risk for the potential sell-off at any point around this environment. So pay attention for that potential downside rotation and at least a pullback on a daily time frame. It's a similar situation on the US30. We have like quite a big divergences in the rate of change in the last 10 days, and slow and fast line are trading pretty much in an overbought environment and around around the all-time high at this 40,000 mark. Still, we need to see any down break of, I will say, this key support area, any down break and hold below 39,850. That will be a good sign for the further drop towards 39,300 and even 38,900 mark. Again, similar to the US100, this market is trading without any pullback at this point. So still, we don't have any decent pullback. USD is now contracting on a daily, so market is just rotating around the middle Bollinger Band, 155.65, and we can see some rate of change flip to the downside, but on the other side, stochastic had a pullback and retrace the fast line. Literally just retrace from the rising slow line on stochastic, so that's basically a positive sign. So still there is a chance for the market to retest 156.60 or 158 mark, which is upper Bollinger Band. Let's see the hourly time frame. As we can see, if market can break, for example, market can see the rebreak at 155, well, let's say 156 mark, hold above, I think we have a good chance for higher prices towards the 158 mark. So pay attention for that potential development, and I might do we can see that breakout and hold above, then I can do a separate trade idea for the USD for this week. Now we have a pound versus US dollar. Market is trading around the upper Bollinger Band. Those two standard deviations for the 20 moving average, and we can see here we still have quite a decent gap between fast and slow line. The rate of change we have a flip to the downside and the divergence, so I see potential for the downside development, at least for the market to pull back towards 1.2640, or maybe even for the market to go all the way down to the 1.2600 mark. Of course, see if we can see some kind of confirmation on the hourly time frame. So far, we don't have a confirmation. We have a contraction, and we'd like to see the break on the 1.2675. If market can break that and hold, there will be a chance for a drop towards our pivot levels. The next market is Euro versus US dollar. Similar to pound dollar, we have a consolidation. Market is trading pretty much flat at this point. Bollinger Bands are expanding at this point, and fast and slow line, we're kind of in an overbought environment. Fast line is around 90 and slow line around 85. So, and we have a quite important resistance around 1.0885, 1.0900 mark. Of course, in the market, if we still have demand and another fresh buying power, there will be a chance for 1.0940 to be on the test. But let's take a look at the hourly time frame. So there was an attempt from the sellers here, had a breakout of the lower Bollinger Band, but then market had absorption, and so far hourly Bollinger Bands are contracting. So we'd like to see some kind of consolidation and potential rebreak of the 1.0850, 1.0835 can be a good sign for a drop towards 1.0770 or 743. Dollar index, from my perspective, this was a V-shaped reversal. But market, of course, there was an attempt for sellers to retest the lower Bollinger Band, but we can see market is holding well. So eventual break of the upper Bollinger Band, and market can hold above this level, 104 to 67.68. There will be a chance for a further rally towards 105.40, 105.60 mark. Take a look at the daily time frame. So you can see that the fast line is trying to at least correct at this point, and it's pretty much in an oversold area. Slow line is also trying to slow down in the downside momentum. So we have this pre-bar balance, and this is still not good a sign for any downside continuation. So after the down break of the lower Bollinger Band on the daily, the next bar was the up bar, close inside of the Bollinger Band. So eventual rebreak of 104.65, 104.70 can be a good sign for the rally towards 105.40, 105.65. So pay attention to that. Of course, if the market can rebreak 104 mark and hold below, there will be a chance for a further drop towards maybe 103 mark. But so far, it seems like the buyers are trying to take control, and we just need some confirmation in the hourly time frame, and more patience around this condition here. Bitcoin, basically, market just rallied the CPI last week, and then we have a flat environment. I can see the fast line now trying to correct, at least from the overbought environment. Bitcoin is trading around 2 standard deviations to the upper Bollinger Band on the daily time frame. And from my perspective, the market can trade below 65,700 mark. There'll be a chance for rotation back to the middle Bollinger Band around 3,000 mark, or even sell off towards the 61,200 mark. Let's take a look at the hourly time frame. So there was this significant down break. The market had the rotation downside. There was a attempt for market to have a full absorption, but actually market found the sellers just around the upper Bollinger Band, and now it's just contracting. So if we can have another rebreak of 65,800, there'll be a chance for further sell off even towards the 64,500, and then potentially 61,200, 61,100 mark. Now, gold market, this was our idea from last week. Market had just a $10 sell-off after our idea, but then had a rally. And this morning is just rallying around the upper Bollinger Band, so just going alongside this upper Bollinger Band, the hourly time frame. Now, you can see, of course, that slow and fast line are just in the overbought environment in the whole during the whole overnight session. But if we take a look at the daily time frame, again, have still bear divergences building the rate of change, a gap between fast and slow lines. So there, my perspective, will still be a chance for at least a correction, or to see how strong the sellers can act around this stage. So we don't have confirmation for that. I would like to see the hourly to contract, and eventually to have some downside breakout. So the next levels to watch. So we have a 2450 and 2460 mark, just in case the market will continue with this upside movement for today. And on aluminum, market is just around this upper Bollinger Band. So this is what we spoke about. Since we had this breakout with consolidation, now aluminum is just testing the upper Bollinger Band, which is around 2650 mark. You can see that quite a big gap between a fast and slow line. So quite aggressive fresh cross, bull cross that happened last week. But still, usually on this aggressive type of, like here, something similar like we have here. You can see that usually this is followed by a pullback after the market will reach this deviation. So we are just around that area. So I will not be surprised if we can see some kind of the downside reaction around this upper Bollinger Band, maybe rotation back to the 2570 mark or so. But of course, in case the market can trade higher, and say the market can even break this 2680 mark, then 2700 mark and higher can be in the play. And then maybe even the market can begin the larger rally towards the 2990 mark, which is being high from a daily time frame from mid-May last year. So, I will expect some kind of rotation just for this fast line to correct, and then to watch for kind of bigger directional move. And that will be all for this FX Centrum daily market analysis for today. If you didn't visit our website, you can do that. So fxcentrum.com. You can explore our FXC TV. You can see our technical analysis on liquid markets. You can also check history there, different tutorials and trading ideas at least once per week. You can get access To our video webinar, literally you can just click unlock now, put your full name, country, phone and email, and just you will be able to watch the video and see all the benefits that we are providing. And of course, promotions, 100% deposit bonus. This is like quite an enormous boost for your account, and this is something that it's very unique, so you can explore and read more about it. And of course, you can open an account in just literally a couple of minutes. You can create a demo account of $10,000 or live account, and then you will be able to use all of the benefits that we're providing, and of course use our FX Centrum platform. So that will be all for this FX Centrum Daily Market Analysis. Have a good trading day and speak to you soon.